you're right about the polarization, and there's two other times I think it was this polarized. The late 1850s, which led to Civil War, and then the late 1960s that brought in Richard Nixon. And I don't know exactly everything he did, but by the end of his first term, the rioting had calmed down, the social backlash, the war protests had all settled down. Now he ended the draft and ended a war. I don't know how you can bring people together right now.
I was never worried about safety until this year.
2016.
Yeah, 2016. That I was worried that there was going to be violence against our headquarters. I've been in there where people just come in there and they open the door and they start swearing at you and they slam the door and then walk on. But you wonder, is the next step going to be a rock through the window or what,
Well, as Jody mentioned, we had a lot of signs that got vandalized. We had signs that were removed. People were rude on the street. The minute they found out that you supported Donald Trump, they either rude or they walked away from you.
As a society, we are self-gerrymandering ourselves. You look at the county map, Republicans and Democrats don't even want to live by each other anymore. 60% of the American people live in what's called a landslide county that voted either 60% for Donald Trump or 60% for Hillary Clinton. Even in Wisconsin, you've got the WOW counties, 70% Republican, then you've got Dane County, 80% Democrat. We are separating as a society. We don't watch the same news. If you're conservative Republican, you watch Fox News. If you're a liberal Democrat, you watch MSNBC.
It's kind of been like a friendly rivalry between the Democrats and Republicans until this last election, and then it became very hateful. I've never seen people become so hateful.
They have been stoked up to hate. This country's been, for many, many years, been told to be envious of somebody who's got more than they've got, or to be hateful if they don't think the same way that you do. So all of those things have got consequences, and right now I think we're dealing with them. I believe they hate us a lot more than we hate them.
We're not talking to each other. We just kind of scream past each other, and social media doesn't help, because I'm fairly active on Twitter, and I enjoy Twitter, but you can go on Twitter and you can just follow people you agree with. And then when you meet someone who voted for Hillary Clinton, you can be like, holy cow, how can you be so stupid? Well, they're not stupid, they just disagree with you. And I think one thing would help is if, as a society, we would at least talk to people we don't agree with, and that would bring us back together. And maybe a president who was less polarizing. Like my first choice for that would have been like a Marco Rubio, but the environment just wasn't there for a candidate like that. So this might just have to be a thing that runs its course for a few years and then will settle back down on its own.